welcome back to Curiosity Kana. I'm your host Fedi and I'm excited to be here with you all. We have a fantastic show lineup and as always, I'll be joined by Caleb and Miss Yabwa for today's discussion on people pleasing. It's so nice to see you guys back here. So Miss Yabwa, I'll start with you. What do you think about people pleasing or like you would like to share your experience or something
Okay,
concerning?
so I think people pleasing in general, sometimes it's a situation, sometimes it's a feel, and then other times it's attitude that people portray out there. So people pleasing, in my own understanding, or what I feel people feel, but they don't really talk about it,
Okay.
is is the act where individuals or group of people are trying to put one one person in the center of everything and
Oh,
throw
okay.
the light on that particular person. That's what I feel. And then what I'm talking about, an example is let's say that Caleb and I, we are so close, but sometimes when we are together, he tends to make me feel so superior, whilst he himself is diminishing his own life.
Okay, so like he always puts your
You,
he always puts you.
me first,
Okay.
much more than himself.
Okay, I
For
understand
instance,
now.
maybe we might be in class and I'm like, yo, Caleb, Okwa, like find a seat for me.
Or
And
something.
then the place is actually full, but he tries and makes it look like it's okay for me to sit
Sit.
down whilst
He
he's standing.
stands.
So
Okay.
that's a general thing
But then
about.
that's a good
No,
thing.
it's not you being good. It's about the moment and the time you are being good.
And the limits you are supposed to like.
Do
Yes,
you
sometimes.
understand? The moment you are being good, that's what we call people pleasing. Because in a moment that all of us are going through difficulty, then you try and make it
You
look like,
just
as for
want.
you are a good person, so they should give you, they no, you are a good person, so I should be okay, whilst you are not okay. Meanwhile, we are all in that situation
If I'm a
together.
good person and I'm making you feel like that,
What are you talking about?
No.
We are in class, we are studying.
Mhm.
You don't have to show me that you are
Then,
a good
fine,
person,
I'm
so
going to.
I should sit for you to stand.
I'm going to
We've
class.
all
You're
paid
my
school
friend.
fees.
I'm going to class.
It
You're my
doesn't
friend.
matter. What if we are writing a test that day?
I'll do
What?
it for you. I love you.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm saying that as you are standing
Okay.
and I'm sitting, or there are some lectures, they will be like, I don't want anybody to stand in my class. So if you don't have a seat, just go out.
Okay. So to the
But
extent of doing that.
that's what we call
Okay.
people pleasing.
Okay. Yes. I've not got across such people, but then I've heard it. But then I've not like experienced like those kind of people before, so I don't really have much to say about that.
Okay.
But then you would actually have to say something
Yes,
concerning like those people. Maybe
I feel it's a good thing, but then to go or to just go extra mile, like to get a seat for someone.
I didn't
And then,
relax.
okay.
You said when you were starting, you were like, I feel it's a good thing. We are talking about people pleasing, people
Okay.
pleasers.
Okay.
Like they please people for a living. So you shouldn't like when you are throwing the lights on it, you can say you can actually be a good person or something. But then not to its extreme form for you to be called a people pleaser, for the audience out there to know that this is what you actually mean. Do you get? But then if you just say I feel it's a good at some point at to a
That's what I'm
certain
saying.
level.
It's
No, let me finish.
okay.
When you say you feel it's good to a certain level, some people would actually feel like they're supposed to please people. They're supposed to. You see, some people we have not everybody that has how do I even say it? Sorry for my language, but then not everyone is very sharp to go into details and understand what you're trying to say. So I just want you to break it down for people that do not have such minds to be able to adapt to what you're
So
saying.
maybe you're a lady, so you don't know that story. I don't
Okay.
know. Have you heard of Cristiano Ronaldo?
Mm-hmm.
when he was like coming up, he had a friend that they were playing a match. It was like a justifying match.
I
So
don't know justify much, but then I hope you know.
so maybe it was like it was just like a striker who would score like more goals who would like
Okay.
qualify to the next stage. And then they all scored 1-1. And then his friend was like, Cristiano Ronaldo's friend was like, you're too good. I'll just let you like score and then you go. Like I'm okay.
Okay.
So
Meanwhile, if he had gotten the opportunity,
yeah,
he would have been happy.
exactly.
So like
But
that,
he felt maybe you are better. So
he felt like Cristiano Ronaldo is superior or
yes,
something.
yes. So
Oh,
he,
okay.
so he had a chance, like a free chance, but then he waited for him to
And
come,
okay.
and then he passed and he scored. At the end,
Well-
they chose Cristiano Ronaldo, and then they left him.
Well,
That's a very good example.
See, so
that's not people pleasing.
Do you know sometimes
That's the person doing something from his own free will.
of course,
Oh, we have people who can even pretend to please people because
that's
the
what I'm
person
saying.
knows
It can
that.
be a good thing,
Let's
but
say
then when you do that like to that extent, then it
to be
makes,
called
it
a
makes it,
people pleaser.
exactly.
okay,
So he gave the example and he gave his example to buttress what he said,
all right.
that to some point it's good to be good, but then to the extent for you to be
Okay,
called
but I
a
have
people
something to
pleaser,
say.
that is what.
I have something to say.
Okay.
We have people in the society that actually pretend to even please people. Do you know that? Because of what they will get from the person, or because they want validation from the person, they even pretend that they like you
That
so
one is
much.
opportunist,
Or that's not
No.
opportunist.
okay.
That's
Because of what they will get. Oh,
Sometimes, can I say something?
sure.
You see, I feel like we haven't gotten to the root of the matter or the root of the situation at hand, because people pleasing, they just do it not because they want something. They are just doing it because they are doing it like they are mad, like they are stupid. They are just doing it. They cannot say no. They cannot think for themselves. Like as a rational human being, you think and say, no, this thing will not favor me or it wouldn't benefit me. You will give up like in chroma, like you give yourself there. Oh no, like it's just like
Okay.
an
Never say
example. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. But then it's just like you see poor Siako is what I wanted to say, and I said in chroma. So like you just want to do it for people to say, oh this girl, if I call her right now, do you get like insecurity from it starts from
also,
being insecure and also wanting, like, coming from a background where people did not actually value you. Do you get? So when you grow up, you tend to become a people pleaser because you actually want people to say, oh, she's actually a good person, or so like you do it without knowing, conscious or unconsciously, you just do it for people to get people's validation and attention and a whole lot of things. You get it?
Okay, so there is this thing that I know of, or there is this thing that I want to say. And I know people that knows people that they keep on posting that particular person each and every time, but when they need help, they can't even go to the person.
Okay.
Now that is a typical people pleasing. I know you. I always post you.
Saying nice things about you and a whole lot, because maybe you have like a status or like
but
something.
when I need help, I can't even come to you and ask you.
Because you cannot render that help. You see me as
the person that they actually post
can help,
but
they
they can't even
ask.
you can't even go to the person. But when they see the person has taken a picture, please can you send it to me? Let me post. Then they'll post. I know people in my one time I'll just see that all of them have posted this particular person. All of them. But when they need help, they will come and tell you that, please, can you send me 50 this? I'll send it later. What about the person that you keep on posting
and pleasing for the person to know that like you are there?
And sometimes I feel like other people to do it for others to know that they know this particular person. Do you get? They want everybody to know that, yeah, if it's Caleb, yeah, me too, I
Okay,
know Caleb and
yeah.
I'm closer to him and I have his contact. So
And
that's
so what?
exactly my point. So they keep on pleasing people up and down. So
That is what you see when I stated it earlier that it can be conscious or unconscious. Do you
this one,
get
I think
you
people do it
pleasing?
conscious.
But then
And they
sometimes it can be unconscious. Like the example I cited about the upbringing and people like in the house, people do not really value you and things. Like in your house, they be like, oh, it's just Caleb. Oh, leave him, leave him. You see those things. But
Okay.
when I grow up, I want outsiders to know that I can do something. I can actually do something. I can be of help. I can do a lot of things. You get it? So they turn out to be people pleasers when they grow up.
So
So
then they'll be
sometimes
fanful and fun.
sometimes it's
Yeah.
like that.
That means like so far from what you guys have said, that means fanful in Kwan that those people they do like fanful
Yes.
to
yes,
fanful like other people in Kwana they do, right?
Other
yes,
people are rather taking
exactly.
advantage of them too.
So fanful in Kwan, I understand.
Yeah. I think this is where we'll end there. So, from what we've said so far, I hope you learned something from it. Thank you so much for joining us today. Do want to follow our TikTok handle at Curiosity Kana. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. See you next time. Bye.